So, now we're finally at the regular season. National Pokeball League Season 4, Week 1. This week we're going up against the Oakland Roseraders. And looking at matchup, it's not looking too pretty on my end. I have to worry about that Mega Lopunny on his side. And I pretty much prepped pretty nicely for that Mamoswine over there. And I'm looking at that Staraptor that gave me a little trouble back in Season 3, Week 7. Don't really want to deal too much with that. So, I'm thinking that Conkeldurr is going to be my win condition here with the priority Mach Punch and whatnot. And being able to break some stuff that he might possess. So, yeah, pretty much keeping Conk alive will do me a lot of good for this match. As well as Alakazam to some extent. So, hope you guys enjoy this battle, and let's get this show on the road. So starting off, he's going to be leading off with Staraptor, and I lead off with my Tornadus-Therian. And before I pretty much start, or resume the replay, two things. One, I did do a little bit of pre-planning in the back of my head. And at the last second, I kind of swapped my Tornadus-Therian Assault Vest with a Choice Scarf. Just in case if he wanted to bring Final Game at Staraptor, because I feel like that might get in my head. Seeing as I kind of had that bit of a, well, an anger relapse, one would say, back then. I'm not too proud of it. I am still very sorry for it. So, I wound up scarfing my Tornadus-Therian at the last minute for this specific reason. 2. Any comments about the Staraptor's name is gonna get removed or blocked. I honestly hate those memes. Well, most of them. I think on my account there's only just one I really like, honestly, but overall the meme is really, really annoying. And what else is annoying is the fact that I miss my Hurricane, I miss Hurricane turn 1, any Final Game it's me. This actually comes into a lot of play. I think a lot of play. But I'll bring it to you guys later. But now he's just going to be going out into the Mamoswine. I opt to lead with Conkeldurr. Just get some nice damage on this thing. I go for a knockoff as he sets up rocks. Just for the sake of setting up rocks. And here I see the Sableye name as he comes down on the Mach Punch. And I'm pretty sure that he just made all these names specifically to just annoy the heck out of me. Congratulations, Richard. It worked. And now we're just going to be exchanging a couple of knockoffs here. I lose my Assault Vest, which doesn't really matter too much looking at the concept of this team. But I'd rather lose my Assault Vest than the Sableye getting some extra recovery and whatnot. And now I'm just going to be firing off a Will-O-Wisp on the Sableye as he knocks off my leftovers, which is kind of unfortunate. But here, I make a pretty nice prediction, expecting the Mamoswine to come in. Will-O-Wisp this thing too, and now I get a burn on this, which is really nice. But now he's just going to be sacking his Mamoswine, but not after he gets off a nice chunk of Stone Edge on me. Which now brings in the room to bring in a Mega Lopunny. But now I can drop it with Gothitelle, and I think I can take it out, right? Right? Not necessarily. Probably should have ran Psychic. But, hindsight's 20/20, I guess. But now I go out into Conkeldurr to revenge kill this. But, yeah, the switch in Sableye was a little bit too obvious. And now he just gets off a burn on me, as my knockoff gets pretty much buffed, and this gives me a good opportunity to switch into my Alakazam here. And I think I can actually get off a nice little Mega Evolution to get up a sub and whatnot. Trace Water Absorb, get the sub off, and here I'm thinking that this might be game over a little bit in my favor. I'm behind a sub. I don't think this Vaporeon can touch me. I traced its Water Absorb. I should be in the green here. But after I go for the Energy Ball, he reveals the Roar. And I'm thinking, oh, eesh. Well, but now we're back to this knockoff shenaniganry again. And here I go back into my Mega Alakazam expecting the recover. And I'm just going to be trying to dish out some damage to that Vaporeon that I think might be coming in. But he winds up getting a crit on the Shadow Sneak over there. Don't know if that mattered too much, but hindsight's 2020. But now I bring out my Landers here. Looking back on this, I kind of regret this move because of the extra damage that will be coming a little bit later. I mean, he goes for a nice little fake out frustration combination, which takes out my Landorus, but I think from the frustration damage, I probably could have wound up taking it out. Or getting off a Rock Polish. Could have just sacked Kong, got off a Rock Polish with the Lando, and then probably just, maybe I could have just gone through his team. And then, after sacking Landorus, I go into Conkeldurr, went for the Mach Punch there. Looking back, I probably could have gone for the Drain Punch to get a little bit of health back, predicting this thing to come in. Was probably a little bit obvious, but yeah, hindsight's 2020. And now I just go into my Alakazam, thinking that he might want to get off a Scald on me, so I can get that Water Absorb off, but not necessarily. And now he's just down to his Lopunny and Zoroark here. I sack my Conkeldurr to the fake out so I can just try to bring my Alakazam and try to revenge kill everything. But he reveals the Quick Attack. And that is the 2-0 for the Roseraders. But hey, heck of a game. Definitely the most fun I've had in a league match overall. And results were pretty unfortunate, and here's where I think that the Hurricane Mist turn 1 came into play. I could have gotten off some nice damage on that Staraptor, and the final Gambit would not have done as much as it did to me. And with my 20ST being Scarfed, I probably could have plowed through some stuff and things. And I probably could have won this match if not for the Hurricane Mist. Well, that's pretty much from my perspective, but there are some other things I could have done. Drain Punching on the Vaporeon on the Switch, thinking that the knockup would have been a little bit obvious. But I guess it is what it is, and next week we are off to face a new team, Manaphy City, and they're going to be pretty threatening. Not going to enjoy facing their Darmanitan, but we'll see what I can do. So, excellent game, Richard, and hope you guys enjoy this battle. Rate, comment, sub, and I'll see you guys next time!